Hey guys, welcome back to the show. If you're new, please subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Now, this time I have made the trip all the way back out to South Dakota, and I've been climbing in Sylvan Lake. Now, Sylvan Lake is a beautiful area. There's local campgrounds nearby, there's a nice swimming hole, and then obviously the climbing. Now, it's a fairly unique area. The local ethic is different than other places that I've climbed. I mention this because it can have an impact on the routes that you might choose to go up. So all of the bolting here is done ground up and hand drill only. What that means is when a route is put up, they're actually climbing it, they're hooking the rock with small metal hooks, like a fifi hook or a sky hook, and then they're hand drilling with a drill bit, basically attached to a bike handle. That's what it looks like, right? So the routes can be very run out, and I often joke that they only bolt the first half of the route, and as long as you don't fall at the chains, you're fine. That's not completely true, but it is actually true on a couple of routes. Katie's route is one that comes to mind. There's like a 40-foot run out. But a lot of the routes, I think, one of the ones I was looking at, it's a 130-foot route with 9 bolts, right? So do the math, you can take some pretty big whips if you're not careful. Definitely want to get a copy of the local guidebook, Needles, and this is the mini climbing guide. So check out Granite Sports in Hill City. They are the local climbing store, and they carry the book. So also they're really friendly people. They've given me lots of beta on climbs in the past, so definitely check them out. This time I went and focused on an area called Middle Earth, and specifically the Towers of Teeth section of rock. I started out on a feature, now forgive me if I get some of these names wrong. Obviously Middle Earth, it's named after Lord of the Rings. I've read Lord of the Rings, but I'm not a super fan, so I may get some of these wrong. Ephel Duath was one section, and a couple of really great climbs there. Second Breakfast was an amazing climb, definitely worth checking out. It's also one of the few climbs that is bolted in a traditional way. It's a 115-foot route with 14 bolts. In fact, it took every quick draw that I own, other than the alpine draws, to get up it. Then also Moranen is next to it. I think that's a 5.7, another 110, 115 foot climb. Stellar climbing there. Moved over to the Guardian. There's a few really good routes there. Guardian route itself, I didn't get on that. Looks really good. Guardian Face is a 10- climb, and then to the right of that is Trail of Teeth, actually. I started up that, but again, like I said, the bolts are so sparse. I actually got to the first bolt and had no idea where to go on route. Ended up just bailing, just because I didn't want to get off route onto the 10-. So really research the routes, check out what you're looking at. The other thing is, I ran into a group who were climbing. They'd never been here before, and hadn't looked into things. One thing is, a lot of these routes are above 100 foot here, so a 60-meter rope isn't going to get it. You either need to have 60-meter and a tag line, or 70-meter, and in some cases even an 80-meter is great. So I was climbing with an 80-meter rope today. So anyway, the climbing is amazing, definitely worth checking out. So beer review, a little something different today. It's actually a wine review. So I've got a bottle of wine from the Firehouse brewery and wine cellar. So if you are coming from the Midwest like me and you're taking 90 the whole way, you're going to see all these signs. You're going to see a bunch of fire engines. So it's the Firehouse Wine Cellar. This one is called Mythical Beast, and it is a kind of a fruit wine, I think. Midwestern blend. So you gotta love that label with the jackalope. So let me read you this. The storied jackalope has much in common with our mythical beast blend. Few have witnessed it in person, but those that have are changed forever. With notes of black cherry, strawberry jam, brown sugar and honey, this wine pairs well with maple glazed ham, pulled pork, or even churros. Serve it chilled and voila, soon you too will be leaping like a mad rabbit through the open prairies. Pretty funny. Anyway, 12% ABV, and it is, you know, bottled out of Rapid City, South Dakota. So let's have a taste and see here. Really good. Really get that black cherry, super smooth. Nice, really nice wine when it's chilled here. Fantastic. Excellent dessert, excellent end to the day. So please subscribe, check out the climbing, and we'll see you next time.
Wish it was easy every day. I'd like that better. Wish you'd forgotten what to say. That's not your kind. So I pick apart my time, never asking why. I'm always in so many pieces, and it's my fault. Get along, little doggy, get along with me. Ooh, it's time you face the fact that you can't remember the in-between. So I pick apart my time, never asking why. I'm always in a million pieces, and I don't want to admit it's always what I get, and I don't wanna take the blame, but it's my fault. Said I would never be alone, only ask what's good for me. Said I would never live alone, only ask what's good for